And we are wrestling with New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom 18 in the Tokyo Dome. It's January 4th, and I'm not even sure all of the matches have been announced. So,
I mean, for the most part,
the main ones have, at least. I don't know if
pretty much.
I don't know if you've had a chance to look at this card in full,
I
but
mean, I'm looking at it now.
we're gonna get through the matches individually, but as a whole, what do you think of this card?
Long, like long. I mean, not too long. I mean, so far, the official card, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like an 8 match card. Honestly, that's probably just a good number,
I mean, yeah, but
right?
usually
So,
WWE does 5 to 6 matches, and this is their bigger one of their bigger events. So
hmm
8 doesn't seem out of the realm of insanity.
I mean, but all of them, with the exception of one, has title implications. And the one without title implications is basically Okada. Let's find a spot for Okada.
Right. I was gonna say this. If I had to say one thing about the card as a whole, I would say that it kind of lacks quality of years prior. Oh,
True, but you got to look at like they lost a lot of motherfuckers last this year.
right.
They literally, New Japan this year was the definition of building the plane as they fly it.
You're not wrong about that. Uh, but I mean, they are trying to build new stars. You have to give them that at least, right?
Oh, yeah, because I think they should have thought of that long term because they should have known that they weren't going to have the Bucks forever.
I mean, not even the Bucks, but Kenny and Osprey
Kenny,
and
Jay White, Anderson, Gallows. I mean, you can keep going. Nakamura, AJ Styles. They lost like over the last what 6, 7 years.
yeah.
I mean, that card looks totally different from when it was in Long Beach 7 years ago. That is like 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Yeah. Well, let's get into it. We got the the IWGP Tag Team and Strong Openweight Tag Team Championship match. Both titles are on the line. We have El Phantasmo and Hikuleo, um, the Strong Openweight Tag Team Champions. They're going up against the IWGP Tag Team Champions, and that is Hiroki Goto and Yoshihashi. Kaliko?
Fuck Yoshihashi.
And all things considering, the last time they wrestled, a couple of days ago, um, Goto and Hashi won, so Tasmo and Hikuleo need to get their win back. So, yeah, Tasmo and Hikuleo.
I
ELPS.
mean, pretty much.
Now we have the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship. inaugural three-way match.
Wh- Whatever the fuck that means.
How how would you distinguish the difference between world and global?
Gaijin versus non-Gaijin.
I mean, it just seems like a counterintuitive name. Global
Seems
heavyweight
like
champ.
low low key racist, but I'm not gonna.
I mein, world, global. They should have just named it the Gaijin belt. Honestly,
That's what I just said.
yeah,
It's the Gaijin belt.
yeah.
Numero two, because you will not be numero uno.
We have White Boy One Will Ospreay versus White Boy Two John Moxley versus White Boy Three David Finlay. Who wins, Kaliko?
I mean, White Boy One is Will Ospreay. White Boy Two is John Moxley.
Yes,
White Boy Three for the win.
David Finlay. And you know why? He's the only one that's gonna be there at New Year's. That's the next day.
Pretty much.
Osprey's ass will be on a plane to uh, uh, AEW.
Yep. Probably same plane as Moxley.
Yeah, maybe they'll split the ticket or something like that.
Moxley like first class,
Hmm.
as
But
long as he blades.
you beat me to that joke. Alright, we got Never Openweight Championship match. Tamatonga versus Shingo Takagi. Who wins, Kaliko?
Ooh. Oh man, this is tough. I feel like Takage's had a kind of a bad break since winning the title.
It's only
The
his second one.
heavyweight title, that is. No, it's about the heavyweight title. He just ain't been the same. I I guess it would be Tonga, unless Takage loses. So here's my thing. This is where I think it's kind of connected. If Tonga loses, he's the challenger, first challenger for Finlay for the Global Heavyweight Championship.
That makes sense. And I mean, plus Tama, he had his big moment last year at Wrestle Kingdom, and he had that hellacious match against Finley for the Openweight Championship as well, which he won. And I want to say it was Sumo Hall. So I mean, he's had his moments with this title. Well, Takage is trying
Right.
to make a pathway, so it would make sense for Takage to retain. Agreed, Takage.
Takage.
Right. New Japan NJPW World TV Championship match. Hiroshi Tanahashi versus ZSJ, Zack Sabre Jr.
Oh, 50-50. I mean, Tanahashi gains nothing from winning.
I mean, does Zack gain anything from winning?
He keeps the belt. 50-50.
I mean, but he's the champion.
50-50. That's what I'm saying. I mean, he gains nothing, but he has more to lose.
True. But then you ask yourself, when
So
was the last time Tanahashi won a main match at Wrestle Kingdom?
fuck has he ever cared about a title that didn't exist when he was the man? To me, this screams like um, it's like Theory Cena.
Hmm.
You would think one would win, but that ain't always the case.
Then ZSJ?
I'm gotta go ZSJ.
Uh-huh. New Japan, no, IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship match. Hiromu Takahashi versus El Desperado. Who wins, Cooper?
Low key match of the night. I'm gonna go Takahashi. He has the track record, man. He has the track record there. I think he's only lost like once or twice.
I mean, the last time they wrestled at Tokyo Dome, Desperado won. Not necessarily the best match that they had, but if they give these guys enough time, like you said, they could tear the house down.
And I think they were just saving it for now. So I think Takahashi in a barn burner.
I think you're right. Hey, Tucker. I want to say Desperado, but they gave him that title victory a couple years ago. So, yeah, Hiromu continues his reign. All
I
right.
just think I just think Russell Kingdom Takahashi is like a different fucking mode.
Um, I guess so. IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship match. Um, Francisco Akira and TJP versus Grilla Baloney and Clark Connors.
Catch 22.
Yep, I believe it's catch 2-2 or 2/2.
I don't give a shit. It all means catch 22.
Maybe just catch 4 because 2 and 2.
Nah, nah. That's a play on catch 22.
Talking about the catch 22 special singles match. Kazuchika Okada versus Brian Danielson.
Pray Danielson doesn't get hurt. Um,
This is correct. Yes.
um, are they gonna let the Gaijin get over the man that's been carrying New Japan? Oof. Okada.
I can't believe it took you that long to go with Okada.
Have to think about it.
I mean, Brian beat him the last 2 times around, so and it's Okada's house. So yeah, Okada's getting the win. And that brings us to our IWGP World Heavyweight Championship match. Not to be confused with the Global Championship. The World
Jesus
is
Christ.
definitely different than the Globe.
Gaijin
Um,
versus non-Gaijin.
we got the champion Sonata versus the challenger Tetsuya Naito. Who wins?
Oh man, I'm conflicted in this one. Because I've been a big Sonata guy, just not this Sonata guy. His reign has been not the greatest. Um, this will probably be the toughest challenger he's had for the title. Um, I'm conflicted. I'll put it this way: if Naito comes out with that shirt on, he's losing.
I'm
He
sure
wrestles
he's
with a
not.
shirt on.
It's Tokyo Dome. He's not wearing a short, and you know that.
If motherfucker, he wore a shirt night one.
It wasn't a big match. It was a tag match.
Man, all I know is depends on whether he wrestles with a shirt on or not.
Well, it seems like it's the perfect storm for Naito to win. I'm going with Naito. My heart's with Naito. But every time that it seems like it's the perfect storm, New Japan always fucks you over. So it's probably going to be Sanada. But yeah, going with Naito.
I would I would think Sonata is a bigger stamp because we don't know Naito winning the belt. How long does he really have? Right.
Well, I mean, it's the like you said, it's the stamp on Naito's career. It's just a matter of when they send the letter out, because he
But
has
I don't think.
maybe a dream reign with a match with Takahashi in the future, and that's kind of it for him.
But I don't see him winning the belt on his way out. I mean, New Japan doesn't have that history of that. No one really does. Oh yes, you're leaving the company. Let's give you this last reign before we.
I mean, not to he's. I mean, he's not going to win the championship and then drop it. He'll have a couple month run with it, put somebody over. He'll wrestle everybody that he needs to wrestle before he's done, and then he'll put somebody over properly as the new guy. I was thinking Hiromu becomes a heavyweight, and Naito drops the belt to Hiromu as the new leader of Lij.
Boy, no. How does Bianca say it? I can't see it.
Well, I mean, the other alternative is Suji.
Or Sonata retains.
Exactly. All right.
More likely.
So, concretely, Sonata or Naito?
I'm gonna roll the dice with Sonata.
Going with Naito. All right. That'll conclude our coverage of Wrestle Kingdom 18. Join us in 3 weeks as we do a complete um, review of the show as a whole. And we were supposed to do a preview of AEW's World End in 2 weeks. That the show's coming out in 2 weeks, I should say. But we were doing the preview tonight. But unfortunately, there's only one match confirmed. So, Kaliko, MJF or Samoa Joe, who wins?
I mean, it don't have to be Joe, right?
Um, I guess I was thinking more on the lines of MJF
Mm, I'll go Joe.
because I love Joe. I'll go with Joe too. All right, and that'll conclude our coverage of World's End. The next 2 weeks will be a wrestling with top five. We will be covering our top five tag team women and men wrestlers of 2023. And the week after that, we will be doing a watch along of the 2010 Royal Rumble. And then the week after that, um, January 6th, we are back at our preview and review format. And it will be our 5 year anniversary, so we will be reviewing Wrestle Kingdom 18. Of course, thank you for listening. Happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. Thank you for joining us this week, every week, all the weeks. Um, if you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, comment. Vote on YouTube and Castbox. This was sponsored by Red Energy and Player One Coffee. Um, Join us this Tuesday as we interview Jake Painter. Wednesday, Angel Blue. Um, and follow the show at Wrestling with E, both on X, Instagram, and Thread. For information on who we're interviewing, when we're interviewing them, links to those interviews, and so much more, follow me personally at JamesG993 and vote for me, Brian Caligo.
I am Kaliko. Updating the Kaliko Chronicles. We went to Knox Pro. Jingle Bell Knox for 2 days. Videos will be uploaded soon.
Oh, yeah. And for Kaliko Yachts and Scooter Dust, I'm James J, and this has been Wrestling with Entertainment.
Hey, folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show, support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.